So in today's video, we're going to be making this house with this roof alongside these fences right here so that we can finally build our farm. Towards the end, we can even do things like this where we are populating our farm with some plants. So first things first, what do we need? Press C and open up your code builder. Now, as you might already know, we need some basic piece of code like this. This basic piece of code is going to have turn left, turn right, and let's also add in this here. Okay, let's type in L, let's type in R. Okay, and this is going to be there. R. Okay, this is going to be turn direction right, like so. This one here is going to be, so we have run. Let's change to RL. So RL, L, and R. Now we're going to have the fourth block, which is going to be the block where we are going to get our agent to build things. So inside this, we need two things. We need agent set assist to be place on move true. We also need to give our agent a block, which is going to be agent set item, which is under inventory right here. There we go, wonderful. Let's actually make this out of something else. Let's say, should we make it out of stone? Make it out of, let's use obsidian, why not? Okay, there we go. So now if I press run, nothing happens because we didn't code anything, but if I type in R, RL, and L, we can see our agent moving around. So the first thing we're going to do is make something like this. I'm going to show you what we mean. So it's going to be forward by 5 or 6, then turn right, forward by 5, 6, turn right, forward again, and then turn right. That's how we make a square. So let's do that. And there's actually an easy way we can do this. So I'll show you the long way first. Agent.move forward. Let's do by 8. So, and then we're going to say agent.turn. It's actually going to be move. Is it move direction? Let's find out what it is. Agent.turn, yes. Agent.turn. And we're going to say left, fine. If we want to repeat this, we can. All you got to do is the following. But can you see how our code is now already quite long? What if I told you there was an easier way to do this? Well, there is. But first, let's type in run. So we can see our agent creating. There we go. Okay. And I don't know why our agent has picked this strange block. But you can see that he is making a square. There we go. Let's change that to be stone, maybe. Let's use just regular stone. And instead of all of this, we can replace it with one loop. So we can say, where we are, run code forever, run code background, while for, there we go. Here we are. For I in range 4, great. Now we're going to say agent move forward. Here, like so. There we go. Agent move forward by, let's say, 7. And the agent turn, like so. Great. Now when we type in run, you can see it does the exact same thing, but we're actually going to move to a different direction now. Let's go over here, type in around, type in run. There we go. Now there is one more thing we need to fix, which is going to be the small block that we have not overcome. You'll see what I mean now. The last block where the agent is right now, we need to make sure there's a block there and that the agent is now here. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to move up, turn off place on move, move right, turn on place on move. So let's do that. And matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this piece of code inside here. And then after, I'm going to say agent move up. And then we're going to say agent place on move to be off, like so. And then we're going to say agent move right by 1. Now this should do what I think. Okay, so we'll type in RL just to test. We'll type in run. So you can see the first layer has this block here, right? Where there's nothing here. So I'll place a white block there just so you know that it is the block that where there's nothing, where there's no block. Let's see what happens now. So then move up, turn off, place on move, then move right. There we go. Now our agent's ready to do this a few more times. So we can just type in run again if we really want to. But there's a better way we can do this, right? We can actually wrap everything else. We can wrap all of this inside another loop, like so. And this number here, oh, that's not what I wanted. This number here is going to represent how many floors we have. So let's say we want 6 floors. We want all of this inside, like so. You need to make sure that it is nested. You can see it's nested right now. We need to make sure that it is nested. And this is going to be right here, right here, right here. Okay. Set, syst. And this is going to be right there. Make sure you do things correctly. If there's a space missing somewhere like that, brings up an error. But yeah, you can see that we have 2 loops. In the one loop, we have all of this, and then the following, and then all of this is wrapped inside of another loop, like so. So yeah, this loop, make sure that this happens 6 times. Then this loop is making sure that the following code is happening 6 times, or 4 times, sorry. And then this is going to happen 6 times. Why 6 times? Because you can see, look, it's inside this loop. So you can sort of figure out what's happening and what it belongs to based on where it is and how far it's been indented. Press play now. Let's go right here, type in RL, type in right, type in run. Okay. Now you can see that this agent is going to be making some blocks like so. Very good. Great job. Great. Perfect. Good. So you can see now he's going to be continuing this until he makes 6 layers. And what you can do in the meantime, while your agent's building, is you can actually start decorating your house. When I say decorate your house, I don't mean decorating the inside, but you can add, for example, windows. You can add a door right there. You can add another window. You can add a window here too. And yeah, you can go into the inventory, type in door. Let's also find glass, like so. Okay, so our door can go right here. Our glass can go there. Good. While our agent builds, he's not finished yet. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. There we go. Great. Okay, perfect. So our agent should be finished pretty soon, I think. This might be the last block. And then after this, we can work on making the roof, which will be in a separate video, just so that this video isn't too long. So this is how to build the house using Python. Maybe she's building one more. Okay. Maybe we can add one more window. Quite a high window, but that's fine. There we go. And this is supposed to be a farmhouse. There we go. Okay. Maybe one here too. Okay, great. This should be the last one, I think. Oh, it's just continuing to go on. I wonder if I put in a higher number than I thought. Okay, there's that one right here too. If it doesn't stop after this, I'll stop the code myself. But yeah, you can see that he is able to continue building. Okay, let's actually check what I typed in. Let's see. Got iron range 6, so yeah, it should have been completed already. I don't know why it took so long. Okay, but that's fine. Okay, great. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna build a roof. But like I said, it's gonna be in the next video. Let's just get rid of this just so that we're ready. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video where we're gonna build the roof, just like we did over there, and it should be a fairly easy video. So see you guys soon.